عن أنس رضي الله تعالى عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم مثل المؤمن الذي يقرأ القرآن مثل الأترجة ريحها طيب وطعمها طيب ومثل المؤمن الذي لا يقرأ القرآن كمثل التمرة طعمها طيب ولا ريح لها ومثل الفاجر الذي يقرأ القرآن كمثل الريحانة ريحها طيب وطعمها مر ومثل الفاجر الذي لا يقرأ القرآن كمثل الحنظلة طعمها مر ولا ريح لها ومثل الجليس الصالح كمثل صاحب المسك إن لم يصبك منه شيء أصابك من ريحه ومثل جليس السوء كمثل صاحب الكير إن لم يصبك من سواده أصابك من دخانه أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام رواه أبو داود. Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu reports that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that the likeness of the believer that recites the Qur'an is as the likeness of a citron fruit that has a pleasant smell and a pleasant taste. And the likeness of the believer that does not recite the Qur'an is the likeness of a date that has a pleasant taste but no smell. And he sallallahu alayhi wasallam also said that the likeness of a sinner who recites the Qur'an as the likeness of a basil that has a pleasant smell but bitter taste. And he sallallahu alayhi wasallam also said that likeness of a sinner who does not recite the Qur'an is as the likeness of a bitter fruit known as the colocynth, which has a bitter taste and no pleasant smell. And Prophet ﷺ described the likeness of good company with the likeness of a perfume seller. Even if you were not to buy anything or get anything from the perfume seller, just by the companionship, the good smell will be obtained. And then he described the similitude or the likeness of bad company with being in the presence of a blacksmith. Just by being in the presence, you may not get the soot, but you'll get the smell of the smoke from that companionship. In explanation of this hadith of Prophet ﷺ, we're reminded of a believer who recites the Qur'an and a believer who does not recite the Qur'an. And we're reminded of a sinner who recites the Qur'an and a sinner who does not recite the Qur'an. And a common trait of a believer who recites the Qur'an is that the believer is described with an analogy, with clear example of sweetness, hul, which is a term that's used in the preceding hadith, that inherently in and of himself the believer has sweetness. And with regards to a sinner, the common characteristic is that the sinner is bitter in and of itself. With the recitation of the Qur'an, the believer has sweet smell along with the sweet taste. And with not reciting the Qur'an, the believer has no sweet smell but sweet taste. And with regards to the sinner, the recitation of the Qur'an gives it the good smell, but it's bitter inherently. And with regards to a sinner that does not recite the Qur'an, is bitter in taste and bitter in smell as well, has no smell. So we pray Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala gives us all the tawfiq to choose the right friends, to choose the right company that we attend, and then give us tawfiq to gain the benefits of that company as well. Jazakumullah khairah.